The grill industry is a multi-billion-dollar scam where thin-walled, poorly welded, rust-prone metal gets slapped with a recognizable logo, boxed in glossy packaging, and sold to hard-working people as premium outdoor cooking equipment that simply does not exist inside the box. Today, we're exposing 4 exact brands that serious grill owners have completely written off. Brands that quietly downgraded materials, inflated prices, and survived on name recognition while loyal customers kept buying replacements, dealing with flare-ups, fighting rust, and wondering why their expensive grill never performed the way the advertisements promised. Stay locked in because we are exposing exactly how this scam operates, which 4 brands are robbing backyard cooks blind right now, and the major red flags you need to spot before handing another dollar to companies that never built their products with you in mind. The outdoor cooking industry has a dirty little secret. It is sitting right there in the Walmart seasonal aisle with a price tag designed to make you stop thinking. It is called Backyard Grill, and within months that shiny 4-burner setup you thought was a steal turns into a rusted-out piece of yard trash that costs you 2 summers and every ounce of trust you had in bargain equipment. Backyard Grill is not a real grill company. Walmart created it as an in-house private label, designed in a boardroom, manufactured in China to the cheapest viable standard, and priced specifically to trigger that "I got a deal" feeling. No founder, no pitmaster, no engineer perfecting the firebox. Just a retail corporation running a margin play on people who do not know better yet. And here is the part that should make you question the brand completely. When Walmart launched it nationally in 2014, they used a name they did not legally own. A regional retailer called Variety Stores had held the trademark for the backyard since 1993. Variety sued, and a federal court found Walmart had willfully infringed the trademark after ignoring its own legal counsel's warnings. In 2019, a jury ordered Walmart to pay $95.5 million before the verdict was later overturned on procedural grounds in 2021. The company behind your grill spent years in federal court over a name their own lawyers told them not to use. And still, people kept buying it because the price works like a magic trick. $100 for a 4-burner grill with 48,000 BTUs and 480 square inches of cooking space sounds like you discovered a hidden bargain nobody else noticed. But that win buys you a grill critics described in 4 brutal words: made cheap to sell cheap. The hood thermometer is practically decorative, the heat is uneven, and reviewers documented cooking temperatures that do not match reality. Then the real problems begin. Surface rust within the first season, ignition systems failing within weeks, grease trays detaching from weak welds, heat tents warping under normal cooking temperatures. And when it finally falls apart, there is no meaningful parts network, no dealer support, and a 1-year warranty already running out on you. And the worst part is that people keep repeating the cycle. A cheap grill dies, so they buy another cheap grill. 2 failed summers later, they have spent enough money to buy something genuinely reliable in the first place. A used Weber kettle would still be cooking long after this thing collapsed into rust. I want to tell you about a grill brand that was bought for $13 million by a propane cylinder exchange company, slapped on shelves at 4 of the biggest retailers in America, and sold to millions of people who thought the name meant something. It did not mean anything. It meant Blue Rhino needed something to sell you besides the gas. That brand is called Uniflame. Uniflame has been on the market since 1990, sold through Home Depot, Lowe's, Walmart, and Sears for decades. And in April of the year 2000, a propane tank exchange company called Blue Rhino looked at that retail footprint and wrote a $13.3 million check to own it. Blue Rhino, the company whose cylinders you swap at the gas station, whose whole identity is built around the blue flame of a propane tank, decided it should also be building the equipment you burn that propane in. Not because they understood fire, not because they had spent years engineering a grill worth owning. Because they already had the distribution, and Uniflame was sitting there with shelf space at 4 major retailers. And people trusted it. For years they trusted it because it looked like a legitimate step up from the cheapest thing on the floor. 3 burners, side shelves, hood thermometer, porcelain-coated grates. The 3-burner flagship ran between $99 and $179, with a total output of 40,000 BTUs across roughly 300 square inches of cooking surface. Warranty was 1 year. It sat at eye level in 4 of the biggest retailers in America, and it looked like a real grill. Here is what the research actually turns up. Uniflame and Backyard Grill share the same GBC manufacturer part numbers. The same heat plates cross-reference between both brands. The same burners fit both. A propane company bought a grill label, slapped it on budget hardware from the same supply chain, placed it 1 shelf above the cheapest option, and let the price difference do the convincing for them. You were not choosing between cheap and better. You were paying more for the same thing, and feeling good about it. Verified owners have documented heat plates rusting through inside 2 years of covered, maintained storage. Burner failures documented at 18 months. One owner put it plainly, grills are usually a decade old before major failures occur. This one did not make it to 24 months. The failures are not random. They follow the same schedule on every model. Burners rust and collapse. Heat plates corrode and crack. Ignition systems fail silently. The firebox discolors and warps under temperatures it was built to handle. And when you go looking for replacement parts, you will discover that Uniflame, as a retail brand, has been quietly phased out of the market. The shelf space is gone, the support line is gone, the warranty expired before the second summer was over. You are alone with a propane company's side project, and a lesson that every experienced cook already knew before you spent $1. Some people will say Uniflame is fine for a backyard griller who is not serious about it. A cookout here and there, nothing demanding, it does the job. And the first part of that might even be true for 1 season. But a grill that fails at 18 months at $130 is not casual cooking. It is an expensive education delivered in rust. Walmart ships this grill with a match holder bolted directly to the frame. Not as a bonus feature, as a contingency plan. Because when the ignition system fails, and the company knows it will fail, they want you to have something to light it with manually. And here is the part that should make your stomach drop. The official Expert Grill warranty document explicitly excludes the igniter from all warranty coverage. They ship you the backup tool for when the igniter fails, and then void the warranty on the part that makes that backup tool necessary. That is not a design detail. That is a confession in writing. That grill is called Expert Grill. And if you bought it thinking you made the smart call, you made the exact dumb mistake this brand was built around. Expert Grill is Walmart's current in-house grill label, a private brand developed exclusively for Walmart, manufactured by NextGrill Industries, the same company that puts its own label on similar hardware at Home Depot, makes Kirkland-branded grills for Costco, and manufactures grills sold under the Jennair brand name. Different nameplate on every box. Same factory, same steel, same shortcuts, same ending. When you walk past the Walmart shelf thinking you are buying from a real brand, you are buying from a contract manufacturer that supplies the biggest retailers in the country with the most affordable product those retailers will accept. And it worked, because Expert Grill sits at a price point that feels like a real decision. The 4-burner model delivers 44,000 total BTUs across a primary cooking surface of 449 square inches with a total cooking area, including the warming rack of 619 square inches, all confirmed from Walmart's official product page. Starting price is around $150. Here is what the box will never say out loud. The official Expert Grill warranty, confirmed from the manufacturer's own documented warranty terms, explicitly excludes igniters, paint loss, discoloration, and rusting from all warranty coverage. The three most common failure modes this brand is known for are written directly into the warranty as exclusions. The match holder bolted to the frame is not a thoughtful extra. It is the brand admitting in hardware form what the warranty admits in writing. Verified owners have documented ignition systems failing within months, propane regulators leaking within the first season, a structural gap at the top of the lid bleeding heat during every cook, and a grease trap design that allows water to collect and drain directly toward the propane tank during rain. The rust follows the same schedule every time. Owners document visible corrosion within the first outdoor season on covered, maintained grills. Charcoal models have been reported by verified Walmart reviewers as rusting through the bottom pan inside 5 months. Welds fail. Grate coatings chip. Heat runs uneven, documented by Consumer Reports testing as stronger at the center and weaker at the edges. And when everything falls apart, the warranty has already excluded the most critical failures by name. You are left with a phone number and a 1-year coverage window that never applied to the parts that failed first. Some people will say Expert Grill is acceptable for the money. $150, a couple of summers gets the job done. Look, I did not make this video to sell you something. I made it because I have watched too many good people waste too many good summers on equipment that was never built to deliver. Every name we went through today has a pattern, a price designed to feel like a bargain, a box designed to look like value, and a warranty designed to protect the company, not you. The smartest thing you can do before you spend a single dollar on a grill this season is know exactly what you're buying and exactly who built it. If this video saved you from making a decision you would have regretted, hit that like button. It costs you nothing, and it tells me to keep making content like this. Subscribe if you want to know which brands actually earn your money, because that video is coming next and it is going to be just as honest as everything you just heard. I will see you in the next one. Do not buy dumb.